Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of the Cider Drinker. And sometimes you kind of want to take a little bit of a break from the alcohol, don't you? That's where, well, you probably just go and have squash or juice or something like that. But for those of you that still want to have some sort of an alcoholic experience, there are obviously alcohol-free and low-alcohol ranges out there. And recently, I tried a cider that was from Drynks Unlimited, and it was their smashed cider, their completely alcohol-free cider. And to be fair, it wasn't actually that bad. And today, I've got, well, the second one that they do. They have a can of smashed berry fruit cider, and as you can see on the front there, it is completely and absolutely alcohol-free. By the way, I am doing this review in the middle of a storm, so yeah, expect some thundery ambience in the background, shall we say. But yeah, they don't just do ciders, Drynks Unlimited, they also do like a range of alcohol-free beers as well. They've got like a lager, a pale ale, a citrus lager, and to be fair, they are all really nice tasting actually. And they tend to run a thing where you can get all six for like £5. I mean, it's usually £10, but they've been running a thing on Facebook at the moment where you can literally get it for half price at £5, which for that price is an absolute steal. It's like less than £1 a can. How can you not say no to that? And as I've already said, they are actually quite tasty. So never had the smashed berry one before, but obviously this came in the box, the 6-range box, because I got all them. Craftily brewed fruit cider with natural berry flavours, refreshing AF. And for those of you that are watching the calories, there you go. It's only 96 calories in this entire can, so there we go. And it's no more than 0.05% alcohol by volume, so that's how they can still class it as like alcohol-free, because, well, if it had absolutely no alcohol in it, then it would literally just be juice. So there we go. Some people would probably still say that, but that's another debate. Alcohol-free fruit cider. We start with craftily brewed premium cider, then all the alcohol is gently swept away to leave only pure satisfaction. Our unique, crisp and lightly carbonated fruit cider is pure refreshment with a perfect balance of sweetness, sharpness and fruitiness. A dark berry-coloured sparkling cider with a fruity fresh aroma and a hint of English apples. Forget boring AF, this is refreshing AF. I have a feeling that they sort of taken that from Brewdog's little stint on their alcohol-free range, because, you know, it's punk AF and pale AF and hazy AF and all that. We all know what they mean by AF, and it's definitely not alcohol-free. Anyway, you get ingredients on this, so it has alcohol-free English cider containing sulfites, it does contain sugar, natural flavourings, and it does contain colour, which is anthocyanin from elderberry. So at least I suppose it is a natural colour, but sort of in the same ilk as carrot juice in Strongbow Rosé, shall we say, and a little hint of citric acid as well. So yeah, per 100 mils you get 29 calories per 100 mils, no fats, no saturates, 6.6 grams of carbs, 4.8 grams of sugar, no protein, and 0.02 grams of salt. So there you go, that's all that is in the can. No artificial flavourings, colours or sweeteners. Obviously, as it's been shown, sugar has been added in. So I suppose at least it's not unnatural sugar. We'll see. So yeah, let's get it poured out. And yeah, that's pretty much the colour I was expecting. Oh man, I can smell that already. Lordy. Ooh, nice little rumble of thunder there. I do like storms, I must say. I used to be terrified of them when I was younger, but now I absolutely love them, so there you go. Do you like storms? Do you hate them? I don't know. Comment below if you want. Anyway, colour, yes. Lightly carbonated, hardly any carbonation rising up there. Keeping a little bit of foam on the top there. I'm sure that's going to dissipate quite quickly. And yeah, pretty much as I expected, looks a little bit like a Ribena or a mixed berry cordial in the glass. Deep ruby colour there. What does it smell like? Pretty much like any of these dark fruit ciders that you get. Blackberry, blackcurrant, all of the blackberry type things. Yeah, it kind of doesn't really smell of like a cider. Literally, it just smells like a cider pop. Which, I mean, I suppose this sort of is really, so I guess this is sort of a pseudo cider pop central. But then again, it's not, because it is all natural, so think of that what you will. Anyway, wasting no more time, let's see what this one tastes like. Cheers, everyone! Alcohol-free fruit berry cider. Cheers. That's really thin-bodied. That is really thin-bodied. Okay. Wow. Wow, that's like a ghost cider. What do I mean by that? Essentially, you take a sip of it, you get the faintest hint of a flavour, and then it's gone as soon as it arrived. That's what this is. You get a hit of sweet, dark fruit flavours, you know, like blackberry, blackcurrant, all those adjuncts that I've already mentioned. But literally, as soon as it's hit your taste buds, it's gone. Just like that. That's quite incredible, really. This basically tastes like all those cider pops out there, but with none of the sugary, cloying, thick, syrupy textures that you get with them. Yeah, just a really, really thin body as well. There's not a lot I can really say to describe this cider, really. Yeah, not a lot going on. I mean, it is almost completely alcohol-free, so there's that as well, but yeah. I mean, it's alright, but you would actually get more flavour if you just poured yourself a cordial or a squash. I'm not even kidding. The flavours just instantly disappear from it. Not saying they're bad flavours, but they just don't hang around at all. That's quite incredible. I'm going to go in for a final taste before a final verdict already. Here we go. Well, I suppose there's a hint of tartness on the initial taste, but again, that quickly disappears as well. I would say, out of all the range that I've tried of the Drynks Unlimited range, including the beers, I would actually say this is probably the weakest one of the bunch. If you're interested in what these guys have to offer, I would say, and you want to try one of the ciders out, I'd say stick with the normal cider. That actually has some quite nice flavours behind it. Not saying this one doesn't, but they just don't hang around. Literally, I could down that within seconds and it'll be gone, and it'll be a distant memory in the past for me. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine if you are interested. It's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna kill you. But yeah, don't expect big things from this at all. So, grab the chalk. Here we go. For a final verdict, I'm going to go and give Drynks Unlimited's Smashed Berry Alcohol-Free Fruit Cider a 4 out of 10. As I said, there's nothing bad about it, but as I said, you could easily get more flavours out of just pouring yourself a cordial or a squash. That's kind of saying something, really. So, there we go. That's another episode of the Cider Drink for you guys. Hope you liked it, and as usual, I'll be back with another delicious and tasty cider soon. Until then, well, I mean, this just isn't going to last long, is it? I bet as soon as the camera turns off, it's going to be gone. Take care, guys. Till next time.